Alright. Hey YouTube, this is Dale, and I'm here with Tug of Wax On, Wax Off Auto Detailing in Hanover, Pennsylvania, and we're going to talk about coatings today. Specifically, what is a coating, and why do I need one? Why don't you tell us about them?
So ceramic coatings are very similar to the clear coat. It's a very thin layer that goes in the paint. So under a microscope, your clear coat has peaks and valleys, and the ceramic coating will fill in the peaks and valleys and actually become a new surface. So where the clear coat can't really protect itself. It's very soft. It's essentially plastic. It's easily scratched, gets dirty very easily. So the coating comes in and fills in those gaps, becomes a new surface, forms a very hard, very slick layer, and is much more easy to maintain than the factory clear coat.
And how does this different from like a sealant or a wax? I mean, why would I go out and do this to my vehicle when I could wax it?
Right. So waxes and sealants, even really, really good ones, ceramic waxes, these hybrid ceramic waxes and these sealants that supposedly last a year, they're all very temporary. You prep the surface by washing, claying, maybe some polishing, you put this stuff on, and it's very temporary. It's very easily removed, it's not very thick, it obviously does not permanently bond like a clear coat or like a coating does. So it's repeated applications. You always have to put it back on after 3, 4, 5, 6 months, a year, whatever it is. So it's a lot of work. Constantly have to put it back on.
And so a coating is, once it's on, it's there, and there's nothing special I have to do to it?
Right. So Opticoat Pro Plus is our best coating that we offer. I really can't speak for other people's coatings. It's designed to permanently bond. So it cross-links when you put Opticoat Pro on, and then the Plus goes on top of that. They cross-link and then they become part of the clear coat, and they permanently bond. Now nature always wins. You park a car in the woods, nature will consume it. You put a pair of sneakers, it's just what nature does. You put something in the desert, it's going to shrivel up and turn to dust. That's just what it does. But the clear coat is going to be a shock absorber. Or the ceramic coating is going to be a shock absorber and absorb the impact, and it does a much better job at absorbing the environmental damage that the sun and the wind and the rain and the heat and cold, they can wreak havoc on clear coat, and that coating slows down that process drastically.
And those are all good points, but what does it do to the appearance of my vehicle? Does, because people out there love, certain waxes and certain sealants gives, high gloss and everything. Is this stuff just, it's like a protectant and I have to have something else to shine it up? How does that work?
Right, so you definitely can see the long-term benefits of a coating. If you paint corrected and sealed or waxed a car and you paint corrected and coated one, they look very similar. The difference is the ceramic coated one would stay super glossy, super shiny, super slick for a much longer period of time, as in many, many years. You can't say exactly this many years on this date it's going to fail, permanently bond.
Right.
But the whole point in a coating is to do what wax and sealant can't. Now, wax is designed to not necessarily say, okay, my car's waxed, bang, I'm protected. It's to help you keep it clean. It's to put a barrier of slickness, of some sort of shock-absorbing material between the paint and the environment. And you go to wash it, it's a slicker surface. The dirt should release easier. The wax does do that to a certain extent, but where the wax fails in that it's not very slick, not permanent, not very hard, the coating comes in, it's very slick, very hard, it's very glossy. So when you go to clean it, the dirt lets go easier because it's just sitting on there. It's not embedding itself. It's not slowly working its way in like a water in a sponge.
It can't adhere, basically.
Right.
Like, with my vehicle, even before I had Pro Plus, when I had, Pink Card, which is another type of professional coating.
Yeah.
I had concrete and road paint dried on my vehicle, and it washed right off. There's no scratching, no digging or anything. The only thing I had to do was dig out the bumper, but that wasn't coated at the time. So, what else can you tell us about the Optimum Light? What you offer here at your shop as far as the coating? Any, if you want to get into pricing or any of that kind of stuff. Give us an idea of what Optimum has to offer and why, in your opinion, why you went with Optimum.
So Optimum is, I think, the best coating, professional grade coating that only authorized installers like myself can put on. You have to have insurance and go through training and maintain your insurance, maintain your standard. Optimum has very high standards, and they don't just let anybody install it. We're all kind of spread out. They don't want us on each other's backs trying to undercut each other and those sorts of things. So we're kind of a select group, and I think Optimum is the best coating, mainly because of the chemist who's involved in that process, and they're always improving what they've already made. I think this is the second or third improved coating. So as it's evolved, it's gotten harder and slicker, and they've also added the Plus, which is a super slick layer. So the whole point of the coating is to make cleaning your car so much easier, and it really will. It makes it so much easier to clean, stays cleaner for longer, looks good. You never have to reapply anything. There's no reboosting or reapplying. You just keep it clean, keep it washed.
And we'll go over each of the different coatings and all the maintenance products in different videos that will come out later. So, well, appreciate you guys joining us. Please leave a comment below, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll talk to you later.